All right, guys, we've been collecting some more data points with the compound versus the recurve. We did get a pretty close bullet hole here with the compound. C for compound, 2600 for 2600 grain arrow. Let me I'll shove the point through. You can see how close we were. Pretty close, but definitely wasn't perfect. And then we had these shots with the recurve. R for recurve, 2600 for the same grain arrow, 2600 grains. So we got with the compound. And then we got this one, which is insane. I've never had a bullet hole that clean with the recurve, much less with the 26 grain arrow. 2600 grain arrow. Look at that. That was pretty crazy, guys. Maybe just the slightest little low tear, but then, guys, I mean, I don't even need to push the arrow through. We got these two giant, 1, 2, giant slice marks from like 2 feet away. And then these smaller ones were from the recurve, same grain arrow, you know, a couple inches away, 6 inches away. So I don't know what's going on. That seems pretty inconsistent to me. All right, guys, more updates on the holes. This is the 2600 grain, Black Eagle, Rampage, 150 spine. Here's our mark C 2600s. That's compound bow, 2600 grain. We had a pretty good hole right here. Not perfect, but not bad. And then we had, I think, a little bit better, no, a little worse right here. You can see that. A little bit of gappage. And we got a pretty close one right here, just a little tear on the right. And then right here we had almost perfection, guys. I would say basically perfection. The only reason why it looks a little weird is the tape fell off. So the paper, I think, moved slightly. So it made the tear look a little weird. But look at the outer circle, is almost pretty much perfect. So we push that in there. I mean, it's pretty flawless. Moving around. No wiggle and waggle. That's pretty good. And then with the recurve, this is the best hole we got on this spout, and it's pretty loose. See that little gappage. Back to the compound. It's pretty tight. I can't really move it. So, I mean, they're both really close. There's a little waggle on that lower part. Right in there. Whereas the compounds, aside from that little flop, it's pretty, which is from the back side of the, or just how it kind of like broke through the paper. It's a pretty even circle all the way around though. Whereas this, there's some tearage. So, interesting. All right, guys, we got another update. We're shooting now from, boy, good, probably 5 yards. And it's about 15 feet, which is further than I normally would paper tune, but just to see the difference. And all these were recurve with a release aid, mechanical release aid. All of these. And then this was a compound, and this, which is a perfect ball hole with compound, from 15 yards. And we know they both are pretty close at like 1 foot. But, I mean, that's just perfect right there with the compound from like 15 feet, 5 yards. I mean, trying to move it back and forth, no room. Doesn't get much better than that.